The notion that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are setting up an alternate royal court is a narrative that has gained traction in some media circles. But it's important to unpack this idea and see it for what it really is, a misnomer that oversimplifies and distorts the couple's actual intentions and actions. In this video, we'll delve into the origins of this rumor, the reality of what Harry and Meghan are doing, and why the term alternate royal court is not only misleading, but also emblematic of the media's obsession with conflicts within the royal family, the British royal family in particular. The term alternate royal court seems to have originated from certain tabloid outlets and commentators who are eager to frame Harry and Meghan's activities in the most dramatic and negative light possible. Ever since the couple announced their decision to step back from their senior royal duties in January 2020, there's been a persistent narrative that they're trying to establish a rival institution to the British monarchy. This storyline feeds into the broader media narrative of conflict and competition within the royal family, which has long been a favorite topic for tabloids seeking to generate headlines. However, the idea of an alternate royal court suggests that Harry and Meghan are attempting to recreate or replace the existing monarchy, which is far from the truth. Instead, their actions reflect a desire to redefine their roles and carve out a new pace for themselves, independent of the constraints that come with being senior members of the royal family. Since their departure from royal duties, Harry and Meghan have focused on building their lives in the United States, where they have established themselves as prominent figures in philanthropy, social advocacy, and media. Their work through the Arthur Foundation, which they founded in 2020, is a prime example of their commitment to making a positive impact in the world. The foundation's mission is to uplift and unite communities through acts of compassion and service, reflecting the couple's deep-rooted belief in the power of kindness and collective action. In addition to their philanthropic work, Harry and Meghan have also ventured in media landscape, signing multi-million-dollar deals with companies like Netflix and Lemonade. We know about Spotify as well. These partnerships allow them to produce content that aligns with their values and interests, such as documentaries, podcasts, and scripted series that highlight issues ranging from mental health to social justice. Importantly, these projects are not about creating a royal court, but about using their platform to amplify causes they care about. Their focus on independence and global impact stands in stark contrast to the traditional roles they would have continued to play within the British monarchy. By stepping back, they have gained the freedom to pursue their passions without the constraints that come with being tied to the crown. This move has been met with both criticism and praise. But it's clear that Harry and Meghan are not interested in competing with the royal family. They are simply charting their own path. And I was watching this program where they were, they're always, oh, if Harry and Meghan was in the royal family, they would have gotten a prominent role. Now that Kate has cancer, William stepped back, Charles, nobody's working. Harry and Meghan would have been the pinnacle up there and be so excited to be working within the royal family, and they would stand out. This is ludicrous, guys. At the end of the day, they would have been so constrained to the bureaucracy, to the stiff upper lip where anything could be said and they cannot even fight back. That is not living. That is not the way you want to live your life. The way Harry and Meghan are living their life, with all the challenges, with all the fight that the British media, the press give them, the royal family give them, they are still being impactful. They're still making a difference in the world. And that, to me, guys, is carving out their own path. They are being successful. It's something to be applauded. It has not been without challenges, because everything they try to do, the British media try to fight them down. So they're going against the grain, going against the grain. But at the end of the day, they are being impactful. Countries are inviting them. Countries are seeing their work. Countries are finding them very effective. When they go anywhere, it makes the news. It is a global issue, a global impact. And that is what Harry and Meghan have always wanted. They wanted to show up. You hear their motto, show up, do good. They are not there for platitudes. They are not there to just cut ribbons. No, no, no. They want to be more impactful in people's life. They are there to serve the people. They are there to make the people feel special. The royal family have been grifting off the people for years. I don't see their impact. I don't see their impact. I don't know what they're doing. As a matter of fact, when they go out, nobody's interested. Nobody is interested. The only thing they used to talk about Kate, oh, what Kate wear? What impact has Kate done or made in society? What impact has William done? William have heard shot and it's like shot to naught. Look at Harry. Look at Invictus Game. Look at what he's doing with Invictus Game. Look at Meghan with the Grenfell Fire. Look at Meghan with her cookbook. Look at Meghan with Smart Works. Look at Harry with Travelers. What Harry and Meghan are doing is to be admired, but the royal family is so disgusting with their jealousy and hatred towards Harry and Meghan that they are not seen straight. They are just having on blinkers and they cannot see the impact, the global impact that Harry and Meghan are making.
What do you think Prince William and Kate's reaction will be to them sort of setting up this sort of alternative royal court? Obviously, when they were in the royal family, they could more coordinate their diaries, their schedules, their causes. Do you think there's a possibility that things that they could be arranging would overlap with projects if they're not sort of coordinating as tightly?
Well, I think obviously, if they could wind the clock back, William and Kate would much prefer it if everyone had got on, if the Fab Four had remained intact, and if Harry and Meghan could have taken a great weight off their shoulders. And certainly, the late Queen had massive plans for Harry and Meghan. She thought that they would be perfect to travel around the Commonwealth and represent her and represent the royal family and carry on after she'd gone. And it came as a great shock to her and to William and Kate that Harry and Meghan decided to jack it all in. So I'm sure that they would prefer that that they hadn't fallen out and that they were still all working together and they were doing their fair share. But now that they've set up as this kind of rival court, they will obviously hope that things they do don't overlap what William's doing. I mean, he's got events with the Earthshot Prize that he's involved in South Africa later in the year, and Harry, of course, has got his Invictus Game. So, as long as they don't sort of, directly clash in terms of dates and try and score points off each other, and they're not directly competing in the same field, I think that they can, they can carry on. But it's just it's just tragic that it's come to this, that they're doing their own thing.
Do you think it'll also be sort of slightly frustrating for William and the other royals left behind that this has been a really hard year for the royal family?
So the persistence of the alternate royal court narrative is rooted in the media's long-standing fascination with conflict within the British royal family. From the days of Princess Diana to the current dynamics between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family, the press has often emphasized divisions and rivalries to create compelling stories. In this context, the idea of Harry and Meghan establishing a rival court feeds into the narrative of a family at war with different factions vying for power and influence. We know William is, so let's just put that disclaimer out there. William wants Harry to have no peace in his life. He's such a unhappy person in his life. He doesn't see what he has. All he wants is what Harry has. And I've said it all the time. William is so jealous. Even with him going to be the king, he still wants Harry to suffer, and that is a sad person in life. He doesn't have a good character. This framing is not only misleading but also harmful, as it perpetuates the idea that Harry and Meghan's actions are motivated by a desire to undermine the monarchy. In reality, the couple has repeatedly expressed their respect for the institution and their commitment to public service. Harry and Meghan have often spoken about his enduring love for his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, and his desire to continue supporting the causes that were important to her and the royal family. I mean, when you look at it, Harry was always respectful to Queen Elizabeth. It is Charles and William that is trying to defame Harry, that's trying to malign Harry, that is trying to make Harry feel like is not important. But Queen Elizabeth valued Harry. And even though I'm going to play a video for you, and you could see that Queen Elizabeth wanted Harry and Meghan to be in charge of the Commonwealth because she knows representation matter. Nobody is more representative of the Commonwealth than Meghan Markle. I mean, you're talking about biracial, you're talking about a black woman, you're talking about a woman, you're talking about someone different from the British society, as I call it, the stupid the rose, the British rose. Meghan has so much influence. She's so intelligent. She comes from a diverse background. She had a lot of diversity to bring to the British monarchy, but they squandered it. The British royal family squandered it because they were so envious of Meghan's impact, right? What Harry and Meghan are doing can be seen as a modern evolution of the royal role, one that reflects the changing nature of public service in the 21st century. They are not bound by the same traditions and expectations that govern the lives of senior royals in the UK, which allows them to explore new ways of making a difference. This includes embracing technology and media in ways that the traditional monarchy has been slower to adopt. And we can see they're trying to follow Harry and Meghan, because when you look at Harry and Meghan's docu-series, I mean, top ratings, just how everything was done, everything that you see Harry and Meghan do in terms of production, it is so top class, high quality. William and the monarchy, they can't even come close, and they're trying to imitate, and they say imitation is the greatest form of flattery, but they are nowhere close to what Harry and Meghan bring to the table. Their creativity is just second to none, and that is where the jealousy is coming from, because Meghan, she has such a mind. She's very intelligent, she's very adept, she's very astute, she's a very clever person. She knows her work, she's very intelligent, and you see it in her work, you see it in the production. Their work is global in scope, addressing issues that resonate not just in the UK, but around the world. Whether it's advocating for mental health awareness, promoting racial equality, or supporting veterans, Harry and Meghan's initiatives are designed to have a wide-reaching impact. This global perspective is a key difference between their approach and the more localized focus of the British monarchy. The idea that Harry and Meghan are setting up an alternate royal court is more of a media construct than a reality. While they have certainly redefined their roles and are no longer bound by the constraints of royal life in the UK, Their actions are not about challenging or replacing the monarchy. Instead, they are focused on building a life of purpose and impact, using their platform to promote positive change on a global scale. As we move forward, it's important to recognize that the narrative of an alternate royal court serves more as a tool for sensationalism than as an accurate reflection of Harry and Meghan's intentions. By understanding this, we can better appreciate the positive contributions they are making and the new path they are forging for themselves and their family. So, guys, this is so interesting and very important that we understand what the British media is doing. They're creating animosity, they're creating rivalry, they're creating this tension within the family, this rivalry within the family to say Harry and Meghan, because they want what they want is for Harry and Meghan to go in the ethos, just disappear, to just nobody see them. But in today's social media age, that will not happen, not with the positive impact that Harry and Meghan can bring to society and to life. Why should they hide away? They're so impactful. They're so beautiful together. People want to see them. There's a thirst. When you talk about royal news, it's about them, whether good or bad. It's about people talking about them, challenging conversation, engaging conversation. So Harry and Meghan are the moment. They are the moment, really. Let's be frank. So that is what I wanted to bring in. There is no rival court. Harry and Meghan, they have Invictus. They are going to go around the world. People are going to want them there. People are going to want to discuss how their soldiers can be impacted, their veterans can be impacted by what Invictus is doing for veterans around the world. So this is something that's going to resonate with everybody, and it's a global thing, it's a worldwide thing. So the royal family need to get their act together, because already you see with the riots, they did not even come out and say anything. People have been clamping down on them and arguing that what is the purpose of the royal family? Aren't they supposed to be someone that unifies the nation? But guess what? If they cannot even unify their own family, what nation are they going to unite? So that is what I wanted to bring you guys. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you never miss a beat. Bye.